This is Tom Landry, Benchmark Real Estate. I am here at the Mark, 45 units on Cumberland Forsyth. Visit themarkcumberland.com, and I'm excited to introduce Greg Shinburg of Shinburg Consulting. He is the owner's rep, and there literally is nobody who's involved in this project that knows more about this wonderful building than this man right here. So Greg, tell us all the cool things about the building.
This is a great building located halfway between Falmouth and Yarmouth on Route 1. Very easy to get here. It's great parking. We have 20 heated covered parking spaces 5 stories below us where we're standing in the building now, and 59 outside parking spaces. So every unit gets 1 space, some get 2, and there's also extra parking for some guests. The building has the highest quality materials. The exterior is hardy plank, which is the new material, so it is pre-finished, has long warranties, should last a very long time. All of the trims are all composite materials, so there's really no wood on the outside of this building. It's all long-lasting, good-maintaining types of materials for paint and finish. The windows and doors are very high quality. They're all Pella. They're high sound attenuation windows and doors. The Pella doors are 8 foot tall. The windows are 6 foot tall mostly. It's a well-insulated building. All of the units have very ample kitchens. All of the wall cabinets are taller than standard. They're all 42 inches high. Some of the lower end types of cabinets are 30 inches or 36. These are all 42 inches high. All of the tops in the bathrooms and in the kitchens are quartz. Most of the flooring is luxury vinyl tile or LVT. There are some places that have carpet, especially down at the lower level above the parking garage. There's a variety of units in the building, but there's also a lot of similar units in the buildings. Some of the 08 units stack top to bottom. Some of the 03 units stack top to bottom. There's an elevator that serves the entire building. It goes from the parking garage level at the lowest level all the way to the top floor, 4th floor that we're standing on now. It's a newer type of elevator where it's all cable driven, so you don't get that oily smell sometimes that you see in old buildings and older buildings. And that's also nice for maintenance, longer lasting. Very high quality elevator. It's a Kone elevator, K-O-N-E. Hallways are nice and wide, at 6 feet wide. The ceilings are all flat painted ceilings, no popcorn ceilings. This floor that we're standing on the 4th floor, it's over a 9-foot ceiling. The lowest ceilings in the building are just under 9-foot ceilings at about 8'8" finished. There's a lot of vertical in the building, so they're really nice. Excellent designer, Mark Mueller and his team from Portland. We had excellent civil engineers, CV and Mahar. We also had Bennett Engineering that did the mechanical, electrical, plumbing engineering. We had Aaron Jones from Structural Integrity. Aaron's becoming pretty well known now. He just designed, as the structural engineer, the new 18-story building near City Hall in downtown Portland. It's an excellent quality construction. I've been here from cutting the trees to today. The foundation is very well done. The drainage is very well done. We have public utilities, meaning it's Portland Water District for water, and the sewer gets into the Cumberland area sewer district. We have gas also brought to the building, a new line from Summit Gas, and we have gas-fired hot water heaters in all the units. We have gas-fired heat in the garage downstairs. There's storage containers for every unit in the building down at the lowest level. There's also a nice workout gym down at the lowest level, and a recycling and trash room at the lowest level. Bedrooms are all adequate. They've all been planned for adequate sized beds, very good sized closets, nice looking interior trim, nice looking baseboard. We work with an excellent interior design firm called Bowerbird Design, and they designed all the, kitchens, baths, flooring, amenities. The appliances are all, I believe, GE appliances, very high quality appliances with good warranties. Every unit has a stack washer dryer, and every kitchen has a standard 24-inch wide dishwasher electric range, nice sink, nice refrigerator. The interior studs, as you can see in behind me, are metal studs, which is also a higher quality that you do nowadays because they stay straight longer. They are good for doing the mechanical work through the space. Every unit also has heat pumps. It's the new way of very energy efficient means of having both heating and cooling in the building. And all the units have electric heating and cooling in the building. So all of the units have fresh air called energy recovery units. So fresh air in, air out to make sure that the air is always healthy in the units. All of the units have substantial insulation and sound attenuation from the hallways and in between the units. We have double walls built between the units. All of the units have individual piping for the dryer vents, for the hot water vents. Basically, from a mechanical, electrical, plumbing standpoint, it's extremely well figured out to make sure that everything is done correctly. Some of the units have a variety. Like this unit we're in is in 401. The master bedroom suite is over to my right, has a bedroom, bath, closet, and then the second bedroom is over here to my left, and it has a separate bathroom. That's the general bathroom or guest bathroom that's down the hallway with another full bathroom. So this unit has what's called 2 full bathrooms, plus a place behind where you're standing for the hot water heater and for the washer dryer unit. The sheetrock is all thicker than normal. It's all 5/8 inch sheetrock, where by code it only needs to be 5/8 between the units and by the garage and the hallways. It's good for impact. It's good for sound attenuation. The doors are all solid core painted doors. Those are also good for sound attenuation and strength and longevity. So a lot of thought and timing and meetings were taken. I was a part of, our whole team was a part of. The owners, of course, were a part of making decisions to go the best we could to get the best quality in all these places to make sure that everything was being done correctly. We have great mechanics that are working on the job. And I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier. I have an excellent general contractor, DeStefano & Associates out of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. They've hired a good team of people, and I won't go through all the tradespeople, but I look around, I'm here 3-4 days a week, every week. Things are being done carefully, but the mechanics, and I call them mechanics, it's a standard term for people that do plumbing, electrical, sheetrock work, all the different trades, the metal working, all this work is carefully being done, and it's all photographed and documented. It's of course inspected by the local inspectors here in town, and the building is also fully accessible for wheelchairs, top to bottom, with elevators and flat floors. There are some units down at the lower level where there are some townhouse units, and those are not fully accessible for a wheelchair at the lower level. But overall, the building meets all the state and federal codes for building codes and zoning codes and all of the required parts of a building that has 45 units in it. The building is also fully sprinklered, and those are the orange pipes that you see overhead everywhere. So there's a lot of things that have been done that are done per code. There are a lot of things that are done for longevity and quality. And again, I can't say enough about DeStefano & Associates. Their site super is here every day and making sure that the quality is done right, that the windows and doors are installed right when we do those. The representative from Pella Windows came out. They showed our team exactly the right way that we install them so there's no leaks. And the siding is also done with the Hardy Plank representative coming out, demonstrating to the crews who you hear are working outside right now. And all of that material is done very specifically so that it meets the warranties and lasts very long. It's a great place. One additional item that's certainly important is the insulation on the building. All of the interior walls are insulated for sound, and in some places it's about an R10 or 12, but it's mostly just for sound attenuation. Most importantly, the exterior walls all have a minimum of an R21, And in between the floors, as well as overhead, is an R38, which meets or exceeds the state code. The material I'm standing on here is both a fire separation material and a sound attenuation material. So in a building like this, there's 2 sound ratings. Anything that's vertical is called STC. Anything that's horizontal is called the IIC. And basically, it's the tapping sound that you're most concerned about, and we do a lot of work to make sure that the overhead sounds, which is not as important on the 4th floor, but certainly on every floor below us, that we have done a lot, which we have, for sound attenuation between the floors, and as I mentioned earlier, sound attenuation between the units, and then sound attenuation from the units to the hallways. And that combined with the high sound attenuation windows and doors make these very attractive units.